Gatekeeping in the underground. Stay tuned. What's happening, Googlians? How's everyone doing tonight? Or whatever time of the day it is when you're watching this. Hopefully everyone's been having a good weekend, whatever the fuck, all that good stuff. If I sound a little rustic here, it's because I've been feeling a bit under the fucking weather, man. So if I'm hacking up a lung, that's why. I don't know, I've been fucking sick the past couple days. Fucking flu shit going around, you know. But yeah, good fucking come pull up a chair, let's hang out for a little bit here, man. This might be a shorter one. Just got nothing fancy tonight, just a fucking Heineken, yeah. Skinny fucking can, man, shit. Still 12 ounces, but yeah, fucking I, man. Cheers. Oh, man, it helps the fucking throat. Anyways, but, yeah, last week's fucking band, okay, so something I do. I just want to get this out of the way here real quick. If anybody stuck around to the end, there's a little band called Graveworm, man. I believe these guys are out of Ohio, actually. I met the guitar player, Kevin, main dude, at Dead by Dogfest last summer. He was really cool. I was aware of the name, but I never had a chance to listen to him. And he hooked me up with a CD, man, and he was really cool. Fucking hung out, drank some beers, and I talked to him for fucking goddamn like good hour, man, at the show. But yeah, this is actually I would almost call it. It's definitely black metal. I'd almost call it devil music, man, but it has a very fucking raw Hellhammer vibe to it, man. That's what I gather. I listened to some of his other albums on Bandcamp, so they're all really good. The band's been around for fucking like 30 years, man, a long time. But yeah, if you like Hellhammer, and you like black metal, it's up there, man. It's more mid-paced. It's very raw. It's fucking good stuff. So check out Graveworm, man. Don't get it confused with the other Graveworm from Italy. They're a black metal band as well, but way different than this. This is way better. But yeah, man, shout out to Kevin, man. Excuse me. So who am I spinning tonight? Speaking of Hellhammer, Celtic Frost. You guys ever heard of Usurper in Chicago, man? You guys gotta check this out. This is what I'm spinning. This is their first album, Diabolysis. This is bad fucking ass. If you haven't checked this out, man, don't pass up on Usurper. They've got many albums. They've been around fucking. They played Metal Threat this year. Unfortunately, if you all know, I didn't fucking make it. I had a ticket, but I was having some family issues, and it just didn't happen for me. I fucking missed out this year, man. It sucked, man. I had my ticket and everything ready to go, but Usurper played. Fucking one of those overlooked Chicago bands, and this is like up there in the Celtic Frost style of like black and thrash, but it has a big death. It has a heaviness to it, like death metal. So, this band's been. They made many albums, and they actually were quite successful. And I think they were on Pavement Music at one time, or one of those bigger labels. They just, I don't know. They just kind of. It's a Midwestern thing, man. A lot of things get overlooked in the Midwest. My buddy Austin and I were talking about that last band practice we had. Bands from the Midwest kind of, we don't really have, Chicago specifically, there isn't like a specific sound. Like you got the East Coast sound, You got the California, you got the Tampa sound. But Chicago, man, like, you know, I think of Chicago land, I would say it would be, I mean, Usurp is definitely one of them. They're like the black and death thrash band. Even the vocals, fucking way, they sound like something from fucking Celtic Frost, man. With just more balls and attitude. Yeah, the Midwest sound, it's very dynamic. There's not a specific sound to it. I mean, when I think of Chicago specifically, I would probably say it's, you know, Cyanide, Impetigo, Macabre. Oh fuck, Master was originally from Chicago. Death Strike, Usurper. But the sound is very dynamic. There isn't like a specific thing you can pinpoint it on. Like, you know, like East Coast, you got the whole brutal death metal thing. You know, the suffocation and incantations, all the shuns, you know, mortician, immolation. And then Tampa, the Tampa sound is definitely all based on like kind of like Slayer, you know. But yeah, that's just something I was thinking about. Usurper kicks ass. Actually, my Ghoulish Grin stuff, lyrically, I took a bit of an influence from Usurper because their lyrical concepts are based on mythological monsters and creatures, you know, cryptids in a sense, and like mythology and folklore. And I thought, you know, there's not a lot, like, there's plenty of bands that do that outside of, you know, death metal and, you know, more and more like a heavy metal category. But like, I was like, you know what, I want to do something like that because I have a fondness for folk horror and things like that, mythology. So I was like, you know what, fuck, I think I'll make mine do the Ghoulish Grin lyrical content on that, but kind of give it a bit of an anti-Christian, you know, still keep the fucking, you know, Merciful Fate fucking vibe to it that I love, you know. So that's kind of, that took kind of inspired that from Usurper and, you know, King Diamond too, because his lyrical concepts, even though they're horror stories, he still had the occult aesthetic in there, you know, the satanic idea. So yeah, fucking cheers to fucking Usurper, man. If you guys pick this, you can pick this vinyl up. Actually, I got it from Bonds and Hells. Most Headbangers, if y'all don't know who that is, I don't know what the hell you'd be doing here. So that's okay. Bit of a want to do a sort of a response to Buff Metal Justin. Fucking check his channel out. But he just posted a video, I think today. He's talking about pretty much kvlt motherfuckers, gatekeeping sons of bitches. And I've encountered that, and I know, here's my take on that. Like, I can't stand it. I get why there's gatekeeping and all that, but you know, there's a sea, and where I'm going with this, what this is about, is there's a sea of bands. They're not gonna fucking know every goddamn thing. And what I can't stand is those guys that want to be the coolest, most superior, like they know this band and you don't. So you're I don't know, you're not cool, or they're better than you, or fuck all that, you know. I don't dig any of that. I don't, for one, man, me, I don't have time to listen to every fucking band. Like, I buy shit that I really like, that I want, that I'm gonna listen to. But I don't have the time or the money to spend on album after album after album. And plus, when I'm down here in this fucking dungeon here, man, it's mostly me creating music. You know, I have my record player, my stereo, like I'm jamming now, but I don't spend hours on end just listening to fucking music, man. I wish I could, but I just don't have the fucking time for that. When I'm down here, I'm creating, I'm writing. I probably listen to more music at work with my headphones on, or like in the car. I mean, my high school years, my younger years, I listened to music all the fucking time. You know, I had more time back then. I work full time now, and I got, you know, family and shit. So it's what I make happen down here is just creating. But all that shit with, you know, knowing every fucking band, and you don't know this band, you're a poser. Oh, all that stuff. Fuck all that. I mean, I think I've discussed it before. It's like, you ain't gonna know everything. And that's a pointless way to even be into music, or you're going over, that's a horrible mindset to fucking have, man. I mean, if you like what you like, rather than buy something just to be cooler than everybody else, that's fucking stupid. That's like a poser right there. I mean, and there's I've encountered that online, and I remember talking to this one person. This was years ago, but like, the person was like, "You don't know any, you only know known bands," and I'm like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And I was like, it kind of pissed me off in a way, like a little bit. It's like, well, a lot of the shit this person turned me on to, I didn't even fucking like. I mean, it was some like obscure black metal shit. A lot of it I didn't really care much for. I mean, I have several bands that I just re-evolve listening to. You know, I'll always go back to fucking old Merciful Fate, old Morbid Angel, old Possessed, old Venom, old Sodom. I mean, there's just things that I continuously I'm always gonna listen to, and I mean, maybe that might be like 30 bands, maybe. Maybe a little more, but it's like, I don't really care. It's unless I hear something that's really fucking awesome. Like, I think Baneful Storm was one of them that I've heard recently that I thought was like top notch, fucking amazing. They did that whole Morbid Angel late 80s sound. And there's a few more in recent years that I've discovered, but I'm not going out of my way to buy every goddamn thing, man. I'm just not. And I don't think that makes me any less. And the same thing goes for other people, man, any less. You like what you like. And my thing is, I like to share if I know something that, it's not about that I know something that you don't. That's not what it's about at all, man. I like to share bands that don't get mentioned as much, put them kind of in the spotlight, and also, if someone hasn't heard of something, I like to share it, man. That's how it was even in my younger years. Like, I remember guys that didn't listen to death metal at all, and I got them into this music, and like, became friends, you know, like, that was me and Mike Violate, for instance. Mike was a punk kid. Yeah, but I didn't think anything less of him. I brought in some albums, and I lent it to him, and I think I lent him Immolation and Holy Cult, and I think it was Vital Remains Dechristianized, and totally changed him, you know. But I was he never saw music ever since then. He got into this shit. He loves it, man, and we've been really good friends ever since. So, I mean, I'm still kind of like that, you know. I like to share it, not like, fuck you, you goddamn poser. I might make jokes, like Justin Horville or J-Dog. He just posted a video with Antar from Diabolic, and Golden Piety, and Horrors, and some of his band. He just did an interview, and I posted in the comments. I thought, it's like, you don't know who this guy is, you're a fucking goddamn poser. It was a joke, but not. Yeah, I mean, some people might not know who Antar is. That's fine. Diabolic's fucking great. One of my favorite bands. That's another one of those bands that I regularly play on a basis, you know. With all that gatekeeping shit, that's stupid. It's not really gonna do anything. It really ain't. And I mean, I get it to a certain level because of the internet. Everything, the doors are just, you know, the floodgates are just open for anybody to walk into this subculture. But I don't worry about that too much, man, because those people, the people that are into it, they're gonna be into it, and they're lifers, man. I mean, so that's just the thing. So I don't worry. The people that aren't, they're gonna be out of it in 5 years, maybe, probably less, you know. And that's always happened. It's always been the case. So who really gives a fuck? Man? It's a waste of energy worrying about that dumb shit. I don't let that, you know, the age of the internet, I don't let that bother me anymore either. Like, anymore. That's what I mean. Is I used to be kind of a technophobe. And I tried to do everything the old school way, and you know what? All it did was fucking hold me back. So I've kind of, in recent years, been embracing all these tools and technology where I didn't before, and it absolutely got me nowhere. Fucking zero. You know? Just fucking... part of that, too, is I was, I hung around with a lot of the older guys that have been into this shit. Well, the difference is like, they were already... A lot of the older bands already had their foothold, you know? Me, I didn't have my foot in the fucking underground yet. It was just getting started, so I should have embraced these internet more, I think. But I didn't grow up with it, and I always thought computers were for rich people. Nobody I knew had them, Nobody I hung around with had the internet. You got to remember too, and even in the early millennium, the internet was fucking small. I mean, they didn't have YouTube or nothing. If you had a computer, you had to know a fucking website to go onto. You really didn't do. You didn't do anything with it. I don't even really know. Like, you sit on there and you look up fucking websites. I think that was the only thing you could really do with it. Other than that, it was fucking stupid. Not like it is now, where it's the internet's in your pocket on a phone. Well, yeah. I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword, but it is what it is. All right. Well, I think that's about all I got, man. You guys, I'm doing this discussion video. So, new subscribers, old subscribers, thanks. Fucking something I do at the end. We often listen with our eyes, not our fucking ears. I don't tell you who the band is. We reveal it next week. But like I said, if you're on a phone, just put the phone down and just listen to it. If you want, you don't have to. If you have the phone and you're looking at it, make sure you hit the box that pops the screen up, because it defeats the whole purpose. All that shit, all the stuff in the feed is just one big fucking distraction. You don't want that. If you got a good pair of headphones, please listen to them on headphones. I always say this. Those tiny little shitty fucking cell phone speakers don't do metal music any goddamn justice. But yeah. So, till next time, thanks for watching. Stay tuned.
Within the pentagram, black and night pierce my soul.